What's good? It's Woog. I am giving recommendations on who to check out during this Coachella weekend, and we just got done with the Friday video, and so basically I'm saying, okay, you wake up, you get out of your tent or out of your hotel, you come out to like the stages and everything. What artists, based on the schedules and the set times, basically you want to see? And this is, again, very preference based. I have, my biases in terms of, liking certain genres more than others, but these would be my recommendations for Saturday. Again, if you haven't seen my Friday recommendations, please check that out. And again, some of these conflicts are unavoidable where you have to choose one and then miss the other, sometimes between two artists that you really, really want to see. And unfortunately on Saturday, we're going to be encountering a couple of those as we did on Friday. But on Saturday, I would start off with Horse Girl, kind of an alternative rock, almost like shoegazy, alt rock band. They take to the stage at 1, they go until 1:30. You've got, a gap, and I would pretty much just kind of chill out for maybe an hour after that. Then I would go over to the Mojave stage to check out Snail Mail, who's going to be taken to the stage at 3:10 to 3:50. So in watching Snail Mail, I would have to then miss Flo Milli at the Sahara stage. So after Snail Mail, I would go to the outdoor stage because you've got another conflict between 070 Shake, Earth Gang, Ethel Kane, kind of a singer-songwriter named Ethel Kane, and then Young Lean, who is on the same stage that Snail Mail would have just gotten off. And then you've got Kenny Beats that is on the Sahara stage. I'm going with Earth Gang, one of the more, very lyrical, very hype, and very energetic, very eccentric hip hop crew. I feel like Earth Gang is almost a must see for this year's Coachella. They take to the stage at 4:10. So again, I'm going from Horse Girl to Snail Mail to Earth Gang, and then from Earth Gang, I'm gonna stay on that stage and catch Hiatus Coyote. Hiatus Coyote just released, about a year and some change ago, their second really good album. I like their Choose Your Weapon album too, but they're very kind of jazzy, one of those Little Dragon-like bands that's kind of, soulful, kind of jazzy, down tempo, kind of groovy. I like Hiatus Coyote a lot, so I'm gonna chill out at that outdoor stage after Earth Gang to catch Hiatus Coyote, and in doing so, I would unfortunately have to miss Charlie XCX and the Linda Lindas. So I'm not gonna be able to see them because I am, again, watching Hiatus Coyote. After that, another tough decision. I'm unfortunately gonna miss Rosalia, who's gonna be at the Coachella stage from 7 to 8:10. I get it, she's one of the hottest artists out. There are a lot of reasons to watch her set, but I would go from Hiatus Coyote. I'm gonna have to miss the 90s band, The Breeders, as well, because I'm gonna catch the beginning of Yeji's set. Damn, so I might make a late game audible and catch the beginning of Rosalia instead of Yeji. But I do like Yeji, so look, I'm either gonna go Rosalia or Yeji for the first 20 or so minutes, and then I'm gonna catch the beginning of Jai Paul. Jai Paul, about 12 years ago, was one of the biggest, buzzingest names in the game, but then he disappeared because, after his music got leaked, he disappeared from the music landscape for like a decade and has since reemerged. I think he eventually put out his project that, again, a lot of those songs had been previously leaked, but he did release the album. Now he's gonna do his first festival set. And so people haven't really seen Jai Paul perform in public. Like, he's one of the more enigmatic names over the past 15 to 20 years in music, but he's gonna be at this year's Coachella. That was one of the biggest headlines coming out of the, lineup announcement, was that Jai Paul was gonna be taken to the stage, at least among, hardcore music fans. So I'm gonna catch at least the first 20 minutes of Jai Paul. Depending on how that goes, I could stay, but I think it's more likely that I catch the beginning of Jai Paul's set, maybe stick around for a few songs, because I have to see at least a substantial part of Boy Genius's set at the outdoor stage from 8:10 to 9. Boy Genius is the singer-songwriter supergroup of Phoebe Bridgers, Julian Baker, and Lucy Dacus. I am gonna catch some of Boy Genius, and then I would go from Boy Genius to Blackpink. Blackpink is one of the must-sees of the weekend. When I did a preview, when they first announced the lineup for this year's Coachella, not the schedules, but the initial lineup, 90% of the comments that I got for that Coachella video were basically fans of Blackpink. Blackpink has pretty much created a groundswell of fanfare. And so, yeah, I would definitely see Blackpink. And again, that would be after watching Boy Genius at the outdoor stage. Again, you go back to the Coachella main stage, catch Blackpink. And then if you still have any energy on that Saturday night, you might want to catch the Kid Leroy at the Sahara stage at 10:20, and then Suicide Boys at 11:45. That's getting pretty late. By that time, you guys probably either want to pack it in or just go out and party and not watch any artists like at 11 and 10 o'clock. Sometimes, you know, some of the Coachella-based parties, private parties, or just kind of theme-based parties are some of the biggest happening things of the weekend. So I get it if you are done after Blackpink artist-wise. So stay tuned. I'm going to now do Sunday's recommendations. But yeah, let me know what your must-sees for Saturday and hell, Friday are. Please let me know that in the comments.